I have some important news that I have on my desk right now. So, what is this? The Israeli army announced on Sunday that 2 rockets were fired from the Gaza Strip towards Ashdod. According to the military, 1 rocket was intercepted while the other it actually fell, believe it or not, in open area. Take a look at this military drill. And this is very, very consistent with IDF, their statement about any attack on them. They fell in open areas, quote unquote. Okay, so what happened? The rocket fire was preceded by sirens sounding between Ashdod and Ashkelon, warning of incoming shells. In a separate incident, the Israeli army confirmed that 10 soldiers were injured when a military vehicle overturned on the outskirts of Gaza City. We'll actually talk all of this more in details, but I'm just giving you some idea what is coming. The Hebrew website Walla reported that a Hummer jeep overturned at around 5:15 a.m. local time in northern Gaza Strip. 2 of the injured soldiers were airlifted to Hadassah Ein Karim Hospital in Jerusalem, while the remaining 8 were evacuated by ambulance. And Israel's Channel 7 noted that the soldiers belong to the Kafir Brigade. The latest incident follows Saturday's announcement by the IDF and Israeli Army radio that a soldier from the 401st Brigade was wounded, by sniper fire in the Sheikh Ridwan neighborhood north of Gaza City. So this is the continuation of what already happened to the Israeli IDF soldiers in Gaza. Israeli sources also reported that 2 military helicopters carried out evacuations from Gaza to hospitals in Tel Aviv. In recent days, the Israeli military has deployed thousands of infantry, armored, and engineering troops into Gaza City in an effort to accelerate the pace of its invasion and reoccupation of the Strip. So this is what is coming right now in the news. Now, I want you to take a listen at what Donald Trump is saying here, and then I will break it down everything for you, okay? So listen.
Mr. President, Prime Minister Netanyahu said there's no starvation in Gaza. Do you agree with that assessment?
I don't know. I mean, based on television, I would say not particularly, because those children look very hungry, but we're giving a lot of money and a lot of food, and other nations are now stepping up. I know that this nation is, right?
It's
here.
a humanitarian crisis.
Right.
It's an absolute catastrophe.
Do you think
Nobody wants to see that, and I think people in Britain are revolted at seeing what they're seeing on their screens. So.
I think both of us
so unbelievable stuff, right? Let's
know that we have to get to that ceasefire, and we have to increase humanitarian aid in.
Next time you speak to Netanyahu, what will you ask him to do?
Well, I'm going to say, look, we're giving money and we're giving food, but we're over here and we're over in the United States, and I think I can speak for the Prime Minister. We're giving money and things. He's got to sort of like run it. Well, I want them to make sure they get the food. I want to make sure they get the food, every ounce of food. I think you want the same
absolutely.
thing.
It's an absolute focus.
Because that food isn't being delivered, or at least all of it.
Okay, so as you can see here, Donald Trump doesn't really have any clue what he's talking about, but these are all his mumbo jumbos. Take a listen.
And we are where we are. Israeli ministers, Tom, just to be clear to the LBC audience, say again and again that the hostages are not their priority. Those are not my words. The finance minister has said this. The settlements minister has said this. The heritage minister has said this. In fact, last week, Eliyahu, one of the ministers in Netanyahu's government, said we are racing ahead to totally destroy Gaza. We're going to make it all Jewish. I mean, there's no mention of the hostages in that statement. They have a very clear ideological goal. And, you know, when people tell you who they are, believe them the first time.
So what do you see as if there is...
Okay, so I'm not going to play the rest of the video, but Mahdi Hassan was talking about Israel's priority. The priority for them is really to occupy more lands. It is not about the hostages, none of those things. Let's talk about this. The rocket fired from Gaza Strip, 2 of them was fired. What you are seeing right now is actually an actual footage of a rocket getting into Israeli territories from Gaza, and this is quite extraordinary because the situation right now in Gaza, especially for Hamas fighters, is very, very dire. They are encircled from all sides. Nevertheless, they are putting up a resistance, the like of which nobody saw coming. Now, this is the Hammer jeep, not exactly the same one, but this is a Israeli Hammer jeep that got overturned in Gaza when they were there, and it happened 5 a.m. in the morning. I mean, I do not know what this coward troops, this diaper army, they're doing there. What they're doing there? Like, they cannot even drive a Hammer jeep. They get overturned. Like, how nervous they are, how much they are in panic, and how scared they are. This is what it shows, really. So what happened? 2 rockets, let's recap everything here. 2 rockets fired from Gaza Strip towards Ashdod. Now, the map and the location, the geography here is very, very important. Ashdod. Where is Ashdod? Take a look at this place in Israel, occupied Palestine, I should say. It is right in the middle of Israel, guys. Ashdod is right in the middle of Israel, and they had sirens not in Ashdod only, but also they had sirens in Ashkelon, and both are strategically important places for the Zionist entity, and it is also very much at the center of Israel. Not Ashkelon, but Ashdod, the one I'm showing you guys on the picture. This is right in the middle of Israel. So can you believe a rocket or 2 rockets fired from Gaza can actually reach the center or the middle of Israel? Unbelievable. But that is what is happening right now. And given the fact that the Hamas fighters, the resistance forces, are being surrounded from every side, this is unbelievable stuff. But they're showing that the IDF forces, they are really not able to achieve anything. They are covered, they're running for their lives, and their jeeps getting overturned because of fear of maybe Hamas fighters, whatever. But it is just such a disgrace, such a shame. Now, the other thing that you also will notice is that in a separate incident, the Israeli army, now, other than the jeep incident, and other than the 10 soldiers getting injured, I will actually mention to you about this in a second more, but this is a separate incident. Okay, other than that, this is a separate incident. The Israeli army confirmed that 10 soldiers were injured when a military vehicle overturned on the outskirts of Gaza City, and then you also have another report coming from the Israeli army radio, where it said that a Zionist force or Zionist army was sniped. So in addition to the 2 rockets and 10 who got injured, you also have another one getting sniped. So 2 airlifted, 8 through ambulance. And we have also mentioned, guys, the casualties are being reported only 10, but I believe it is more than that. Nevertheless, 2 were airlifted, so they had to deploy helicopters because the situation is so dire they could lose their life, and I think they did. At least 2 of them died, because why would they send helicopters for that? But 8 had the ambulance carrying them. They are from the Kafir Brigade, and this was reported by Channel 7 Israeli media. The latest incident follow a Saturday announcement by Israeli Army radio that a soldier from the 401st Brigade was wounded by a sniper fire in the Sheikh Redwan neighborhood north of Gaza City, that you can see right now on the screen. So these are all happening in Gaza as we speak, and Donald Trump is talking about food. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Keir Starmer, he's ready to recognize the state of Palestine, all BS. And all we can expect and hope is that we will see the end of this genocide. Really, that's all we are hoping to see. We are not here to talk about casualties, the Israeli side or the Palestinian side. We just want to see the end of all of it. This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. This is insane. And Netanyahu must be held accountable after all of this.